1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. A meeting of the Federal Cabinet chaired by the Prime Minister is underway in Islamabad discussing the overall political and economic situation. The Senate was informed today that a toll-free helpline 1099 has been established to provide free legal advice to the victims of human rights violations. The Foreign Minister has strongly condemned the fallacious conviction of Kashmiri Hurriyat leader Mohammad Yasin Malik by the Indian court on fabricated charges. The first cricket T20 match between Pakistan and Sri Lanka women teams will be played in Karachi today. And now the news in detail. A meeting of the Federal Cabinet chaired by the Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif is in progress in Islamabad. The meeting is discussing the overall political and economic situation of the country. The Senate was informed today that a toll-free helpline 1099 has been established, which is providing free legal advice to victims of human rights violations. Responding to a question during question hour, the Minister for Human Rights Mian Riaz Hussain Pirzada said the government has taken measures including enforcement of laws and establishment of various institutions. He said the National Commission on the Rights of the Child has been established to monitor the child rights violations in the country. He said a Child Protection Institute has also been established, which provides protection and care to the street and vulnerable children in the Islamabad Capital Territory. The Minister for Human Rights said the Zainab Alert Response and Recovery Agency was established to raise alerts, response and recovery of missing and abducted children. Responding to another question, the Minister of State for Power, Mohammad Hashim Notazai, said the government is trying hard to reduce power load shedding in the country. He said efforts are being made to correct technical faults and arrange fuel in sufficient quantity for power plants to fulfill the electricity needs of the country. The Minister for Foreign Affairs, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, has strongly condemned the fallacious conviction of Kashmiri Hurriyat leader Mohammad Yasin Malik by an Indian court on fabricated charges. In a statement, he said Mohammad Yasin Malik is the most prominent and respected voice among the Hurriyat leaders in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, and his firm resolve against decades of Indian oppression cannot be shaken by such travesties of justice. Demanding an acquittal of Mohammad Yasin Malik, the Foreign Minister said fabricated charges against him must be dropped and he be released forthwith and allowed to reunite with his family. He called upon the international community, the United Nations and human rights organizations to exhort India to stop this grave injustice against Mohammad Yasin Malik. Bilawal Bhutto Zardari said India must also release all the political prisoners and stop egregious human rights violations in the illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Mariam Aurangzeb, says Pakistan wants to expand bilateral cooperation with South Africa in the fields of film and drama. She was addressing an event in connection with the National Day of South Africa in Islamabad. She said a lot of incentives have been given to the film and drama industry in Pakistan under the new film policy, which can be used by the two countries for mutual benefit. The minister lauded the historic struggle of both the countries against colonialism and for freedom, justice and respect of human rights. She also proposed a joint business council for the business communities of the two countries to boost bilateral trade. Mariam Aurangzeb said the two countries have the potential for bilateral cooperation in areas of counter-terrorism, intelligence sharing, border management and surveillance. The Secretary of Forests Baluchistan Dostan Jamaldini has said all available resources are being utilized to extinguish the pine forest fire in district Shirani. In a statement today, he said the Irani The Iranian firefighting tanker aircraft is also being used in extinguishing the fire. He said the intensity of the fire has reduced to a large extent. However, efforts are underway for complete extinguishing of the fire. Russia says its economic ties with China will grow after being isolated by the West over its military action in Ukraine. In a statement, the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov said the Kremlin would focus on developing ties with China as economic links with the United States and Europe are cut. He said the West has taken a dictator's position, so the Russian economic ties with China will grow even faster. On the other hand, in an interview, Germany's economy minister Robert Habeck said the European Union will likely agree to a ban on Russian oil imports within days, as the European Commission and the United States are working in parallel on a proposal to cap global oil prices. And now cricket. The first T20 of the three-match series between Pakistan and Sri Lanka women teams will be played in Karachi today. The match will start at 1400 hours Pakistan Standard Time. The two teams will also play a series of 3 ODIs beginning on the 1st of next month in Karachi. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.